Mr. Shower, can I have you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you provide today is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name, please.
James Sher.
Thank you, Mr. Shower. What would you like to say?
Right away. This is a classic sentencing strategy. Humanize yourself before the judge defines you by the conviction. He's trying to separate who he was from what happened that night. Do you think courts should weigh someone's past character heavily at sentencing, or focus only on the crime itself?
As everyone knows me, as the crime that was committed on August 30th, 2024, I understand that that would be the face of me for the rest of my life. But prior to that, I had nothing to do with any criminal activity. Not a gang member, not a criminal, certainly not a killer. The only thing that I can do for the rest of my life is express my apologies and remorse to the family of Mr. Terry Taylor. I will forever be sorry. It was not intentional, and as I've heard throughout the entire time of today, what it looks like, and it can look like anything it wants to, but I know what truly happened that night. It was not intentional. That was my best friend. I spent every waking moment with him riding dirt bikes, riding quads, working on cars. Turbo was my best friend.
This is one of the most emotionally complicated parts of cases like this. He's expressing remorse while also saying it was intentional. That can be a difficult balance because families often hear apology, but still want full accountability.
I looked at him as a big brother. I understand that that's not going to bring him back, and I understand the words that I say today is not going to bring him back. But I accept full responsibility for my actions that night. I am truly sorry to the family. The only thing that I ask is to just be lenient. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And there it is. The judge draws a sharp legal and moral line. Not a criminal, however a killer. That kind of language is powerful in a courtroom because it reframes the defendant's identity in one sentence. You can feel the tension instantly spike.
Sentencing hearing having been held, defendant stands before the court convicted of second-degree homicide, operating with a license revoked, causing death, and failure to stop at the scene of a death. There is no prior juvenile record, no prior misdemeanors, no prior felonies. Mr. Shower, I believe that you are not a criminal. You are, however, a killer.
Not a killer. The charge that was brought upon me today and the charge that I put out today does not define my name. It does not define me as a man. It will not define my future.
Sir, the fact that there is a person who is no longer, don't interrupt. The fact that there is a person who is no longer here means that you are a killer. You killed someone. I can't imagine a circumstance whereby on what is probably supposed to be your happiest day.
This is a judge emphasizing victim impact, one of the biggest sentencing factors. He's reminding everyone that punishment isn't only about the defendant's future, but the permanent loss suffered by the victim's children and family.
You have now lost your best friend. You have, for all intents and purposes, lost the physical presence of your wife. And you murdered someone. And the court reviewed that footage, and it was shocking, to say the least. I give you credit for turning yourself in. I give you credit for accepting the responsibility. This is part of it. Accepting the responsibility. You have to accept the responsibility that there are children who will grow up without a parent because of you. You may.
I take responsibility for that. And I will, as long as I live on, his name would continue to live on, just like along with their family. Like I said, expressed the utmost remorse and apologies to the family for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I'm completely in debt to them. The only thing that I ask is don't go above the 225 months, please, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is going to go above 225 months. You cannot take back what happened. I believe that you will regret it for the rest of your life. I believe you will be sorry for the rest of your life. Your attorney indicated that you will have to live with this for the rest of your life. The key word in that sentence is live. There is someone who is no longer living. And this is the period at which, I suppose you could say, you man up and take that.
Take it.
Yes.
I take it, but as I said, it was not on purpose. It was not intentional.
I don't believe that you set out that morning seeking to kill someone.
I didn't seek out at that moment to kill anyone either.
We disagree.
30 years to life. Then suddenly the sentence starts getting corrected in real time. This is rare and dramatic to watch. It shows how technical sentencing law can be. Even in huge moments, the numbers and statutory rules still have to be exact.
You should have done that. Sentencing hearing having been held, defendant stands before the court. No prior felonies, no prior misdemeanors, 24 years of age. This is a homicide, sir. The grace that you were shown, or that you're asking the court to show, was reflected in this matter being amended to second-degree murder and not open murder, for which you could have served a sentence of life without parole. You will get out. You will be, you will have lots of time left in your life. Simply put, the victim in this case doesn't have that. And that has to be, there has to be a consequence. You are sentenced to 30 years to life with credit for 618 days. You will receive credit for 618 days. There is a crime victim rights fee of $130 and $204 state minimum cost. There is restitution, Mr. Ross.
No, that's me, Judge. If something comes up, I will notify the court, but I've asked the family, I don't think we had anything. I think,
You're asking
bills are covered, so there won't be any restitution.
I'm sorry, there won't be?
There won't be, Judge, no.
All right. The court will not address restitution. Presumably, if there is an issue, that will be handled by other means. Counsel approach. Oh, yes. Strike that. Amending the sentence. The court cannot issue a 30 years to life sentence. The court will issue a sentence of 30 to 40 years. Again, credit for 618 days. I'm manning your attorney your notice of appellate rights, Mr. Sher. You'll sign one copy. That copy will come back to the court. You'll keep the other for your records.
Was it 30 to 40, or I didn't hear what you said?
30 to 40, yes.
I think we have to do.
You have to do more.
Do 2/3.
Yes.
45. Yeah, I think 45.
Again, amending the sentence 30 to 45. Thank you. And with respect to count 2 and count 3, the court will sentence as to count 1, 10 to 15. I'm sorry, count 2, 10 to 15 years. Count 3, 10 to 15 years. With credit for 618 days on all counts to be run concurrent.
And after everything, the arguments, emotion, corrections, final sentence, the judge ends with, "Good luck to you, sir." A brief, human moment at the end of an incredibly heavy proceeding. What do you think matters more in sentencing? Punishment, deterrence, or rehabilitation?
Court is in receipt of the signed notice of appellate rights. Counsel, anything further?
Nothing else for people, Judge. Thank you.
Mr.
Judge,
Miller?
a couple of corrections on the pre-sentence investigation report. First page, and anywhere where it says appointed or retained, I am retained, and the other one is on the front page, it says defendant's name, Shira James Stephen. It should be Shira James Douglas.
No objection, Judge.
Court will adopt those changes. Anything further, Mr. Milhouse?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing for people, Judge.
Thank you.
Also, I apologize.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Keep your chin up. Let's go, Johnny. Come on, Johnny.